everybody. I am going to make some avocado brownies today. I was gonna have my trusty little assistant, but he's outside making a giant snowman for the first time in his life, even though we lived in northern Michigan for like 7 years. And he's 7 years old, so that's all he's known is a ton of snow. Anyway, he's building his first snowman here in Virginia with 4 inches of snow, and he's loving it. They're putting the coal on and the carrot nose. So he's not in here to help me, but I wanted to show you avocado brownies, which is something that I really like. I've always loved brownies. And then when we chose to do gluten-free, dairy-free, I kind of had to switch things up. So. First, you're going to have one ripe avocado, and I am actually going to double this recipe. So there's 2, and everything's doubled. So there's 2 avocados in here. You can put this in a food processor, which would make it even simpler, and you just have that one thing to clean up. But I put it in here and used this little masher here, and it mashes it up really well. So then you need, a half a cup of cacao. And in the last video I talked about the difference between cacao and cocoa and how cacao really has all the nutrients that you want because cocoa has been roasted. So cacao or cocoa, whatever you want to use. I know with larger families it's not always easy to do everything as clean and organic as you would like. So we're going to put that in there. Then we have 2 eggs. I have another little helper over here. So I have 4 eggs that are beaten. Just gonna pour that in. And this is such a simple recipe because it's just one of those that you just pour it all in together. You don't have to have separate bowls to, your dry ingredients, your wet ingredients. You just put it all together. And then this is the ingredient that is quite a bit. So this is a cup of sugar. So doubled, it's 2 cups, and you can use coconut sugar, which is better than regular sugar. It has a little lower glycemic level. I think regular white sugar is like 60 and coconut sugar is 54. So it's a little less. And it's plant, so that makes it really good. There's also some properties within coconut sugar that are actually beneficial for your gut, if you didn't know that. So that makes it good for you, but you can also use monk fruit, which is 0 glycemic level and 0 calories. You could use this. I know it's a little more expensive, but what I like to do is mix the 2. So I take either brown sugar or coconut sugar and then also some monk fruit. And this one is golden, so it looks like, this one actually has a little erythritol in it, which I don't like a whole lot just because it kind of, some people have diarrhea with that. I don't, and I don't have any problems with it, but some people do. So anyway, you can mix your sugars. Use 2 different kinds. If it's the cost that you're having trouble with, then you can do that. Okay, so coconut sugar, a cup of that. And then next we have a 1/4 cup of almond butter, which we have half a cup actually. I love almond butter, is really good on like an organic Pink Lady apple. Those are my favorite. Those and Honey Crisp, but I think Pink Lady are my favorite. Okay, so in with the almond butter. Next we have a teaspoon of baking soda. Get that out. Baking soda, and then your sea salt, which is, this is a 1/4 teaspoon, or half since we've doubled. Teaspoon of vanilla, and then we're just gonna mix all that. And you want it mixed really well. I mean, it's not gonna be like it is within a food processor if you do it by hand, but that's not absolutely necessary. And so when these come out of the oven, you're gonna want to let them sit a little while because when they're warm, they taste very avocado-ish. So the avocado is just really strong when it's warm. So when they cool down, I mean, unless you love that flavor, I do, but let them cool down just a little bit and then they won't taste so much like an avocado. but they really are great brownies. And trust me, you can ask my boys, I love brownies. And it's not a cake brownie, it's the ones that I like my mom used to make, like fudgy brownies. So you can see the batter is really thick. I just want to take a scoop now. And then add in, let's see, I think, okay, half a cup of dairy-free chocolate chips, whatever kind you like to use. Mix that in, and then you'll pour it into a 9x9 dish. And I like to spray my dish with a little bit, or wipe it with a little bit of coconut oil so it doesn't stick so bad. So what I'm gonna do is pour this into here. Actually, I'm gonna need 2 of these. Pour this into here. I'm gonna cook it. I wanna say it's, I don't remember, I didn't write it down, but I'll link the recipe down below. But these do have to cook for like 40 minutes at least, I think. It's a long cooking process. So anyway, mix them up real quick, put them in the oven. We've got about, I don't know, 10 or 12 people coming over. We're gonna share some brownies and muffins today. Enjoy where you are, whether it's the snow or not. Bye.